Happy Friday, my friends. We are back at it at Truist Park for the Braves-Marlins Game 2 of the series, and it all starts right now on Live from the Chop. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon, and even more beautiful because the Atlanta Braves came back last night and won Game 1 of the series against the Miami Marlins. This is a rare 4-day, 5-game series, a good old doubleheader coming your way on Saturday. But tonight, we are so excited to welcome you into the Chop House right now. Lauren Jabbar, Charlie Culberson, this is Live from the Chop. It's been like a month since I've worked with you. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, it's school's back in session.
Oh, yeah, the kids are back.
Yeah, we're tired, but things are good. Things are good. It's nice. It's good weather. It's not 100 degrees outside, so we're good.
I know. We're absolutely good. It's perfect weather tonight for an Atlanta Braves baseball game. We're all excited for it, but I know what you guys are excited for, the watch and win, because we do this every single time we're on the show. Watch and win with Braves on Gray. Stay tuned for the winning word for your chance to win 4 tickets to see your Atlanta Braves on August 22nd versus the New York Mets. Head to bravesongray.com for complete rules. Again, bravesongray.com for complete rules. And you just have to wait. You don't know when the word's coming, right, Charlie? You're going to tell them?
I don't know the word.
Oh, I know the word. I'm the keeper of the word, the secret keeper of the word.
I think I know it. I forgot.
Well, want to know what the Braves want to forget is a lot of the past series that they've had since the All-Star break, because I know they've been slumping a little bit. I look at the last 5 series since we've been on Braves on Gray. They've lost 4 of the 5. But they did win the one at Bristol Motor Speedway, which is exciting. What have you thought of the Braves' play? Because they've just been injury-riddled, like, over the whole season, I should say.
Yeah, it's been really tough for the Braves this year. I mean, so many guys have been hurt. So many key players, key starting pitchers have been hurt, and that's what kind of carries a team throughout the season is starting pitching. But we have seen a lot of new faces for the team this year, and it makes it really tough for the clubhouse. But a lot of your big-name players, Austin Riley, you don't see Austin on the shelf too often. He's in there every day. And this guy right here, Acuna, he's gold when he's on the field, but it's keeping him healthy and on the field. So it's kind of a next man up mentality, but a lot of guys are actually getting a chance to play. And then for us as fans, seeing who can do that.
Yeah, Grant Holmes right now is going to be on the IL with that UCL injury. Austin Riley, he was on the IL for the abdominal strain that he re-injured, making that incredible defensive play, but tough to see him back on there. Nacho Alvarez Jr. has been playing really well. Ronald Acuna Jr., he had that calf strain, initially ruled Achilles, but so glad it was more of a calf strain because Achilles can be so hit or miss when you're dealing with stuff like that. Hopefully he's going to be back soon. We got word that he's began hitting this week, so that's always a good thing, right?
Well, he was in the cage earlier today hitting, and then I think I saw pictures of him taking ground balls maybe yesterday. And so if he's doing that and the Braves are allowing him to do that, good things will happen, and hopefully we'll see him on the field again soon.
Absolutely. It's been so much fun to watch him play all season, albeit it's a shortened season for him because of the injuries, but I know he wants to get back out on the field. Someone that has been having a really good time since the All-Star break, it's been Michael Harris II. He has been absolutely incredible, making a couple adjustments to his swing, to his stance, but it's paid off really well the second half of the season.
Yeah, and kind of talking about a guy like Michael Harris, he's going to be here for a long time. He's going to be able to play, but a tough thing about it, too, is that when you go through slumps, you're going to be out there and you have to figure it out each day, right? You don't get days off, and he's a guy that doesn't get days off, but he's a guy that's going to be in a Braves uniform for a long time, but he has made the adjustments. Maybe it's not been so visual for us as the fans to see early on in the season, but these guys, when they're slumping, they want to make adjustments.
Yeah.
But visually, he has made those adjustments lately, and it's been a noticeable difference.
I mean, look at these numbers right now. Batting average 210 to 338, slugging percentage 317 to 623. That's incredible. Look at the OPS, almost at 986. I mean, it's incredible to see. And he almost completed the cycle in one of the games against the Texas Rangers, but he had 2 triples in that game. So, like, is that better than getting the single to complete the cycle?
No, I think so. We were actually watching that game live.
Yeah.
And he needed a single.
Literally
right?
a single.
A single for the
cycle,
cycle, which is the
triple.
easiest one. And then Wyatt Langford dives for the ball in left field. You don't stop on first base. You go for a triple. So, no, he was the first player ever, or second player ever since the 1800s to have 2 home runs, 2 triples, 2 doubles, and 2 singles in a 3-game series. So that's pretty cool, too.
The good old 1800s. I remember it like it was
I don't
yesterday.
know if it counts.
I know. No, but he has talked about how he's changed up how he's holding the bat a little bit, how he's changed up his stance. What have you seen from the little adjustments that he's been making? And when you're in a slump, how much does that help? Like, getting out of your head and just being like, hey, I'll make a slight adjustment here, and it starts working. You're like, oh yeah, this is it.
Well, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would just say, I need to make one adjustment. But for these guys playing every single day on the field, it's hard to make those in-game adjustments, right? What I've seen is his hands have gotten up higher, and he doesn't have all this extra room to try to time it up. And here's a swing right here, Lauren, and he hit a home run against the Tampa Bay Rays. But when you have a swing and your hands are a little bit closer to you, you almost have to time it up perfect. Now with his hands back up and higher, he looks a little bit freer. His hands are a little bit more quiet and don't have to move back as much, and doesn't have to sync it up as much with his toe tap. He's a little bit more open. I feel like that's allowing him to be a little bit freer with his swing versus these two right here early on in the season. Both of these are home runs, but with his hands starting further back, it allows him to be a little freer through the zone, and him starting more open with his front foot, it allows him to not have to just like time it up perfect.
Yeah.
And so, again, Michael Harris has probably made a lot of mental adjustments, a lot of physical adjustments, a lot of time in the cage. But now we are seeing it, and it's coming to fruition for him. And he's the player that he wants to be and that Braves fans want to see on the field.
Yeah, reaping the benefits of all the hard work that some of these players put in. It's pretty incredible to see. I can't wait to see him continue to thrive the rest of the season, and this Braves team continue to thrive the rest of this series. We have Game 2 against the Miami Marlins. Time to take our first break here on Live from the Chop. Coming up after, we break down the Bristol Speedway Classic. That thing was a thing of beauty. Mother Nature extended it a little longer. We'll get into that next.
In Braves country, staying in the action is everything. Global Payments powers the payment technology that gets you back to your seat fast. Because on game day, every second counts.
Your Atlanta Dream are back on Peachtree Sports Network, taking on the Phoenix Mercury. And you can catch all the action right here. Watch as your Atlanta Dream bring their A game. Dream Mercury, Sunday at 6 on Peachtree Sports Network.
High school football kicks off on PSN and Atlanta News First. 22 teams, 11 games, 4 days of action-packed high school football right in the heart of Atlanta. The Corky Kell Dave Hunter Classic on PSN and Atlanta News First.
Unlocking your business potential takes the right digital strategy and the right partner. At Gray Digital Media, we're that partner you can trust. Because we know local. We develop the right message to grab attention and drive leads with custom strategies designed to grow your brand and reach your customers across the streaming apps you know best. Your business will show up in the social feeds we all use every day. And we'll help you leverage the power of Google and talk to the right audience on YouTube. Our marketing experts connect you with customers right here in Atlanta and wherever your audience is. Together, we'll find new customers and get results that matter to you and your business. Cutting-edge strategies backed by local expertise. That's the Gray Digital Media difference. We know local. Let's connect today. GDMAtlanta.com.
This is a Peachtree Sports Network weather update, powered by Atlanta News First. Sponsored by Coolray.
I'm meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Let's talk about what you're going to wake up to tomorrow morning for your Saturday. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s to low 70s, a little warmer along the coast with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. 70 in Augusta, 69 in Atlanta, 72 in Columbus, and 73 in Albany. High temperatures tomorrow back in the low to mid 80s. You'll notice along the coast, cooler. The coast has the best chance for rain this weekend, including the chance for some heavy downpours as well. I have 86 expected in Atlanta, 85 in Macon, 86 in Albany, 84 in Augusta, partly to mostly cloudy skies. So unfortunately, it won't be wall-to-wall sunshine. Let's take you through the evening tonight because we will have the chance for a few showers again, especially along the coast as a low develops along a front stalled to our south. So it's going to be a pretty rainy 24 hours along the coast with on and off showers likely, but from central Georgia north, you do
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
It is a beautiful day at Truist Park. Not too hot, not too chilly. The Atlanta Braves getting set for Game 2 of this 5-game series. You see us there? Yeah, we're waving from the Chop House. Hey, the fans are streaming in. The energy is pumping in this building, and we are so excited to get into all of it. This is Live from the Chop. Charlie Culberson, I'm Lauren Jabara, and it's crazy to think that Bristol Motor Speedway happened a week ago. Like, where does time go? I feel like it absolutely flies. But Mother Nature had different plans in mind because it was actually a 2-day extravaganza rather than a 1-day. Roll the tape, baby. Let's take a look at some of the incredible things that happened. First of all, this setup and Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, was there.
I mean, might as well, right?
Why not? I mean, come on. And we all love a flyover. I heard a lot of the players saying how cool that flyover was. But what did you see here in just these opening sets?
Well, honestly, when the game started, I was feeling for the players and everybody there watching like it was a mud pit, and
Absolute
I'm sure
mud
the
pit.
Braves were.
Whew, look at that water.
Yeah, I'm sure they were glad that they got a chance to come back when it was dry,
Yeah.
and then gives themselves a chance to win the next day. It
Totally.
didn't start off good in that first inning, though.
Hurston Waldrop
You know,
woke up at 5 a.m., drove in a car, and pitched the game of his life.
rise and grind. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to think. And then my man Eli White, I love it. It was kind of funny. I actually watched. Me and my wife Sarah watched Eli's 2 daughters, so his wife Molly could go. And I said, Eli, I'll watch Sloan and Eleanor anytime if you go out there and hit 2 homers every single
Absolutely.
game. So it was a blast to see.
It was so much fun. And honestly, one of my favorite parts of the whole thing was the car driving around with the home run flag.
And I didn't even think about it. I didn't hear about it. I was like, it'd be cool if a car just drove around. And then we were watching at the house, and there goes a car. So maybe I was just playing dumb, but it was pretty cool. It would have been even better if Eli won that Corvette, too, that was driving
Seriously,
around.
I
mean,
know.
Come on.
Come on, give
Yeah.
him a little something. But honestly, I felt for the guy that's holding the home run flag. Like, your forearms have to be strong to hold that flag going at that speed.
Well, he only had to do it 2 times. But I thought it was great. I think, having 2 days of it, kind of a day and a half, it worked out well for the Braves, and I thought it was a great idea. And they did a great job with it.
Yeah, they spent so much time building that field, creating such an incredible atmosphere. It was so awesome to see, and the fact that fans got a 2-day extravaganza out of the whole deal. I know, obviously, everyone wanted to see it happen on Saturday night, but Sunday it was also extremely fun too. But Paul Byrd is talking to your friend Eli White about all of the incredible things that he's been doing because he hit another home run this week too a couple days ago.
Yep.
Take a listen.
Paul Byrd here with hero Eli White. This team jumped on your back at Bristol. You're responsible for all 4 RBIs, 2 home runs, the race car going around the track. Tell me about that and how it's set in.
Yeah, it's a special experience. The whole season leading up to that point, we were excited for that game, and I was super looking forward to it. And just a great experience overall, and to get to come through for the team and have a big day was, really special.
You told me about sitting behind left field at Turner Field, watching different players and sitting there with your dad, and now you're on this team and you're responsible for the first win in Tennessee, and you've taken the field, you've hit leadoff, you've done everything, you've replaced Ronald. Are you kind of living the dream?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, getting to play this game for as long as I have, I'm super blessed and thankful for the opportunities I've gotten and to be able to play for so long. But to do it for the Braves is just, the ultimate experience for me and something I've always dreamed of. So I'm super thankful for my opportunities I've gotten with the Braves and, hoping to keep it rolling.
That opportunity in Bristol, now it's settled down. Do you have a favorite moment?
I mean, definitely that first home run. I think the three-run home run was special, to get us on the board and to take the lead. And then I felt like the nerves kind of calmed down after that, and I was just able to go play. And so, yeah, I mean, that was special. The whole experience was special. Seeing the Corvette fly around the track after I hit the homer was really cool with the flag hanging out. So, yeah, it's just an overall awesome experience.
You and your wife have a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old getting ready to turn 9 months. Did anybody have to watch the kids? Did you have a babysitter while you were in Bristol?
Yeah, we did. Thankfully, Charlie Culberson and his wife Sarah, yeah, they watched the girls for us. So Molly, my wife, was able to make the trip out without the girls, which ended up being great, with the rain out and everything. So yeah, super thankful for them for watching the girls, and they definitely got spoiled while we were gone. So yeah.
I was going to ask if Charlie did a good job, but you said they spoiled them.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's all right. Well done, Charlie. Eli White, everybody, fantastic interview, fantastic person, fantastic baseball player. Happy to have him in a Braves uniform.
Charlie getting the shout
I
out.
should have waited. No, it was great. I got chills listening to Eli. And you know what's crazy is that you never want to see a guy get hurt. Ronald is one of the best players in the game, but if Ronald doesn't get hurt, Eli doesn't get a chance to play because he's out there. So for Eli to be able to step up in the ways that he has this year, it's awesome. I love him as a friend, and I enjoy watching him play, and I enjoy watching him do well. So I know the feeling of being able to step in.
Yeah.
But growing up a Braves fan and putting on that uniform is even better, and he's doing it for the team this year.
Yeah, I know he talked about it too, just the confidence that he's playing with, having that experience, being one of the veterans. It's almost helped him in his game down to this point, and we all see it coming to fruition. Now, if the MLB has the opportunity to play another game like this, obviously they're going to, what would your dream location be for that game?
I mean, on the spot, I don't know. It'd
Come
have
on.
to be Yellowstone.
Oh, like right in front of the geysers or something?
Yes.
Geysers?
Sure.
How do you say that? Like the
A geyser.
The geyser, thank you.
Yeah.
I would say,
Yours?
okay, picture this. Colorado, mountains all around, just like a valley in the middle of all the mountains.
Perfect.
And I feel like they could just like absolutely smash the ball too, because like can't you golf better in Colorado too at the altitude?
The altitude's higher, the ball flies.
I know.
So, yeah, I
That'd
like
be
it.
fun.
Come
we
on.
like it. Why not? Hey,
It's
MLB,
not my
take
money.
us up.
It's not my money.
Exactly.
They can build it.
Time to take our next break here on Live from the Chop. So much more coming your way. We talk Ozzy Albies, his game, and also his charities and giving back to the community. Don't go anywhere. check out that beautiful skyline. The Atlanta Braves getting set to take on the Miami Marlins after winning 8-6 last night in Game 1. Welcome back to Truist Park. We are live from the Chop House. Now, Ozzie Albies and his wife, Andrea, have always had a passion for animals, specifically dogs, which is why they created the Ozzie Albies Foundation, which has helped over 100 dogs get adopted. Take a look inside what they do every single day.
I always loved animal. Always had so much love for them, and I want them to feel happy. Love dogs, love fish. Obviously fed them, let them be free, and people don't realize how much it takes away, like things on your mind, stress. I always had dogs growing up. If you have a bad day, you come home, I know that puppy loves me, he's gonna still play with me. It's literally everything, especially after a bad day. At my house, I have turtles, dogs, and fish. All the turtles are rescued, all the puppies are rescued. And some of the fish are bought, some of them are rescued. So we have half and half there. I'm trying to rescue so I can just give them a better life. The Ozzie Albies Foundation is a dog rescue foundation we created to give them a better life because to me they are part of the family too.
The Ozzie Albies Foundation focuses on dogs. We really focus on all aspects of helping dogs in need, whether it is taking them from an unfortunate situation, if they are in an immediate emergency case, if they need immediate vet care, or even helping families stay with their pets. There's a lot of reasons why dogs end up in shelters, from families not having the financial means to cover those expenses, to behavioral cases that come up. So we try everything to help the families actually keep their pets. And when we adopt dogs out, we offer full support. So we're here for those dogs throughout their entire lifetime. That's what we like to do, is use our platform for positive things, to really share our passion with people out there, which is helping those in need, including families and dogs and whoever we can help.
To me, basically, she's the owner of the foundation. She does everything. She's on phone calls every single day. She plays the biggest role in helping me, run the foundation the proper way. She has helped Ozzie Albies Foundation adopt all the puppies from the foundation, all of them. I'm her biggest fan. And she knows this. I always tell her this, of what she does and what she has done for me in my life. I would have a better person in my life with me to make me accomplish these big dreams and accomplish my goals in my life.
I'll tell you what, Lauren, I don't know if it
Let's
was
hear
the
it.
music, but it's Ozzie and Andrea and the beautiful things that they do. You could tell how much they love animals. And speaking of that, every Tuesday, it's Dog Days of Summer. The Ozzie Albies Foundation has it set up at the ballpark where they bring a dog in that can be adopted. And so it truly is amazing what they do and the care and love that they have for these animals. A lot of people, go and buy dogs, which is fine, but they love rescuing. And you could see, and he made a good point, if you have a bad day, your dog still loves you, right? And so they're there for you to love on them. And so we have these cleats here too for Players Weekend.
Cleats for a cause.
Next weekend, and they have a cute little puppy right here on them, and these will be auctioned off after Ozzie wears these exact cleats in the game next weekend.
Yeah.
The money will go to the Ozzie Albies Foundation.
It really is incredible stuff. And Ozzie and Andrea are so passionate about this. I actually reaped the benefits of some of that because when I was doing sideline for the Braves, I was always down there in the tunnel before the games, and every Tuesday they'd bring a dog and I get to play with the dog. I'm like,
That's
this is
awesome.
the best day of my life. But honestly, all of those dogs have gotten adopted, and Andrea really does see every single step to make sure all of those dogs are adopted into great families and that they're adapting well too, which is incredible.
It's truly amazing, the people that they are, but the team team that they are too. And it's cool to see that, you know, Ozzy's this big baseball player, but behind the scenes, like, Andrea is running the show. And he gives her all the credit, and he looks up to her. So it's amazing. We love them to
Yeah,
death.
and so many different players have these incredible cleats for different causes. Matt Olson's, I know his is for Recliff. There's so many other guys that have really important causes that they're wearing their cleats for. All of them are going to be auctioned off. Did you ever do cleats for a cause? What was yours?
No, it never really was a thing. I did some stuff with my kids' names on them, but it never really was a thing when I was playing. But I think it's awesome, and it actually brings a little bit more awareness, and it shows a little bit of a different side of these baseball players on the field. And so they're able to, you know, kind of express interests that they like and they love. And we've actually personally donated some to Ozzy Albies Foundation just because of Ozzy and Andrea, the people that they are, and Ace's favorite player is Ozzy, so we're going to support them.
Yeah, it's really incredible, and also seeing these players that have the platform that they do have to use it in such a great way to be able to raise awareness for so many different causes, foundations, all of the things, and it's special to have a full weekend dedicated to that too. You saw all of the guys looking through all of those cleats, and it's cool cleats as well.
I love it. I kind of want to take them.
I know.
But we might have to bid on them.
We might have to bid on them. We got more coming up after this. Braves fans. It is a beautiful day for the Atlanta Braves Game 2 against the Miami Marlins. Fans are streaming into Truist Park. Bryce Elder getting set to go. It is a beautiful afternoon. The Braves came back in Game 1, winning it 8-6 as all of our papers just flew off the table. Woo!
We needed that
we
breeze,
got
I guess.
A big breeze going
That's
on.
all
Lauren
good.
Jabara here with Charlie Culberson. But the Braves have a really exciting series. It's a rare one of 4 or 5 games in 4 days. They have a nice doubleheader tomorrow. But what have you thought so far of their play from last night, and what are you thinking about tonight? Bryce Elder on the bump.
Well, you kind of felt bad. I mean, I felt bad for him. We've been in that situation before. You're down again, but then Yuri Perez, one of the better pitchers in baseball, they got to him, and it was great to see them come back in another great Drake Baldwin game.
Yeah.
So it was a nice first game of the series. I feel for him, though, playing 5 games in 4 days. And
it's a lot of baseball.
Doubleheader tomorrow. But it's a nice night for baseball.
It is a really nice night for baseball. But remember, Braves fans, you can rewatch all of this action, and hopefully tonight's one of those games you want to rewatch from today's highlights. You can watch it all tomorrow with Braves Fastball on your local Braves on Gray station. Check local listings for times. Now, we talk about it's a lot of baseball going on right now, but there is going to be history made tomorrow here at Truist Park because for the first time ever, a female umpire is going to umpire a game, not only a game, both games in the doubleheader, and on Sundays as well. Jen Powell, I'm looking forward to this so much.
Yeah, well, Sunday's a big one, too, because she's behind the plate.
Incredible.
7th woman in history to umpire, but first one at the major league level. So, yeah, treat her fair, treat her right. She does a good job. It's great, right? So it's pretty cool. It's historic for the game for females that want to get into the game. And to be able to do it here at Truist in Atlanta is kind of even better for Braves fans and for Major League Baseball.
It really is so good for Major League Baseball. I know a lot of players around the league weighed in on it too. They're like, look, she deserves it. If she's at that level, I remember doing a lot of our spring training games. Like if she's at that level, she's ready to go. Like it's going to be fun for her to have that opportunity. And also she's worked really hard to get there. But what a great step for women, not only just in sports, but in Major League Baseball as well. You might be wondering, who is Jen Powell? Well, Paul Byrd has us covered on that. Birdie, what you got?
Thanks so much, Lauren. Yeah, it was an honor for me to interview Jen Powell in that first initial interview. Was she nervous? Yeah. Was she excited? Yeah. But I got to tell you, my biggest takeaway is how much she absolutely loves baseball. 48 years old, she will take the field tomorrow to be the first ever female umpire. And there's going to be 10, 11, 12-year-old little girls in the stands who are going to look out there and see a woman and say, one day that can be me. Her mom, Victoria, died when she was 13-year-old. Dad, Jim, fostered a love for the game. She gave a shout out to both parents. Her mom's death solidified her relationship with her dad, and they just loved baseball. She begged her parents to play baseball from an early age, but she ended up going to play softball at Hofstra as a catcher in college and was fantastic. And then she was umpiring around in different tournaments and different things, and Major League umpire, one of my good friends, Teddy Barrett, saw her and said, you need to go to umpiring camp for the big leagues. So she went, she passed, she made a special group. The next thing you know, she's in the minor leagues and she's 10 plus years in. And they asked her, has it been your dream always to get to the big leagues and be an umpire? And she answered it like a pro. She said, my goal is always to just get the next call right. I thought that was a phenomenal answer. But she gave herself away just a little bit with Chris Guccione, who's going to be the crew chief here, when she called him to say, hey, I'm going to the big leagues and you're the crew chief, and they both started screaming. So that was absolutely fantastic. I love to see that energy, and I can't wait to watch her work. And as a former pitcher, I can't wait to see what that strike zone looks like on Sunday. Congratulations, Jen. We are all pulling for you. Welcome to Atlanta, Truist Park. There's no better place to make a debut, guys.
Birdie, incredible stuff. It
Do it,
really
Paul
is. But
Byrd.
like, I got the goosebumps right now going
Yeah.
on. No, but it really is true, especially on Sunday. I'm so looking forward to seeing her call the game.
Yeah, and what Paul said, too, when he talked to her, it was like, I just want to get the next call right. So it's not about her. It's about the game and doing her job. And that's what she's been doing, and rightfully so. Like, she's done a really good job, a great job to get the call to the big leagues. It's not by chance. It's by putting in the work, and she's done that. And a fun fact on her, she played for the U.S. Women's National Team in 2001 in the Women's Baseball World Series. So she was a baseball player at heart, and it's cool to see females play baseball to a certain age, and I know it kind of branches out. But, yeah, pulling for her to do well. here in Atlanta, here at Truist. So I'm excited for it.
I know.
It's awesome.
I'm really excited for her, too. It's a great step for women in the sport and also women in baseball. We are all so pulling for her, and we cannot wait to see everything she does in both games tomorrow and then especially on Sunday. It's going to be fun. Now let's get to Down on the Farm, shall we? Time for Down on the Farm, brought to you by Georgia Grown. Alex Lodis, shortstop, High A Rome Emperors. Last Friday against Greensboro, 3 for 4, single, double, and a triple. He just needed a home run to complete the cycle. Didn't get the home run, but was close.
Yeah, that's a very good start for Alex. Their second-round pick out of Florida State this year. A very polished player, and a guy like that, his stature, being drafted so high out of college, you do well, you're on the fast track. And I feel like this is the place to be. Nick Allen, nothing against Nick Allen. He's done a great job defensively for the Braves. But again, you're not playing for just one team, too. You're playing for all 30 teams. And so here you go, his Florida State stats this year. Hit almost 400 this year, 17 home runs.
That's good, right?
I mean, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Enough to win the 2025 Dick Hauser Trophy winner. So, no, he had a very, very good year. And it's funny, he dropped so much getting that award.
Yeah.
But good for him, good for the Braves, and they need players like that. So draft really good shortstops. They can play anywhere.
It's exciting seeing some of these really incredible players thrive this season. Now time to take our next break here on Live from the Chop. Coming up after, we have starting lineups and our keys to the game. Don't go anywhere.
And the youngest left in our
Welcome back to Live from the Chop. You see us in the right side of that screen, the Chop House. The Atlanta Braves taking the Miami Marlins. Game 2 of 5 this weekend, a doubleheader tomorrow. Bryce Elder getting set to go for another start here at home. It's going to be an exciting one. The Braves came back from a deficit yesterday, ended up winning 8-6. That's a lot to build on. As we welcome our very own Paul Byrd to the desk with us, let's take a look at the Braves starting lineup for today, shall we? Because we got a lot of keys to be getting into today. Jerks and Profar batting number 1. Baldwin in playing catcher. Ozuna DHing tonight. Birdie, when you look at this lineup, what is your key to the game?
Early. Score early and often. But I like Jerks and Profar. You say, Paul, he's hitting 232, but he's a good hitter. He's a switch, so we got the lefty-righty matchup, and then he went 0-for-3 yesterday. I'm just feeling it with him. And if you don't think the law of averages work, just go to Vegas. They do. So he's not going to continue to go 0-for. I think he gets a started ball when the other guys are hot. I want to see what Ozuna's going to do playing back-to-back. I like that pick. And, yeah, I think if we do that, we'll be all right.
I like that too, but my key to the game is Bryce Elder. Bryce Elder's kind of been back and forth this year. This Marlins offense has been pretty good and tough. No free passes from Elder. If you get hit in the zone. No free passes, no walks.
Okay, you guys want to hear the
I'm
watch?
up for that too.
I know, I like it too.
And I'm a pitcher. I should have said that.
No, that's okay.
Look at this guy.
We flip-flopped. We flip-flopped.
It's okay. You guys want to know what time it is?
What time?
It's not quite time for the game yet, but it is. I like that. It was really in sync. It's time for the Watch and Win promo word. The word is
drum roll.
Blooper.
Oh.
Make sure to enter in blooper to win those 4 tickets. We are so excited. Thanks so much for hanging out with us here on Live from the Chop. For Charlie Culberson, Paul Byrd, I'm Lauren Javara. You got Brandon Gaudin, CJ Nikowski, Wiley Ballard coming your way next. The Braves-Marlins Game 2 after this.